Imagine lying inside a giant tunnel, surrounded by mysterious noises, banging, clanging, thumping, as if you're in the middle of a futuristic spaceship. Suddenly, this machine starts to look straight through your skin, your muscles, and even your brain, revealing details that no human eye could ever see. Sounds like a science fiction, right? But this is real. This is an MRI, magnetic resonance imaging, and what actually happens inside your body during an MRI is so incredible, it will blow your mind. Most people think an MRI is just another boring medical test, but inside, a hidden world of physics, biology, and mind bending technology is unfolding. Atoms in your body literally line up like soldiers, radio waves knock them down, and then, like tiny beacons, they send signals back that doctors transform into detailed images. By the end of this video, you'll understand why an MRI is one of the most powerful inventions in medicine. The giant magnet inside the room. Let's start with the basics. MRI stands for magnetic resonance imaging. Unlike X-rays or CT scans, MRI doesn't use radiation. Instead, it relies on one of the strongest forces in the universe, magnetism. The core of every MRI machine is a massive magnet. How powerful? Up to 60,000 times stronger than Earth's magnetic field. That's strong enough to pull in metal objects from across the room. That's why you'll always see warnings. No jewelry, no keys, no phones, and definitely no credit cards. Inside the scanner, this magnetic field reaches deep into your body and it begins to control your atoms. What's happening inside your body? Your body is mostly water, and water is made of hydrogen and oxygen. The key here is hydrogen, because each hydrogen atom has a single proton that acts like a tiny magnet. Normally, these protons spin in random directions, but once you lie down inside that MRI tunnel, that giant magnet forces all of them to line up perfectly, like compass needles pointing north. Now comes the magic. The machine sends in radio frequency pulses, basically bursts of energy that knock these protons out of alignment. When the pulse stops, the protons snap back into place. As they do, they release energy. And here's the mind-blowing part. That energy is picked up by the scanner as tiny signals. With millions of signals combined, a computer builds a detailed 3D map of your body's insides. It's like turning your atoms into storytellers, whispering the secrets of your body. Why it's so noisy? If you've ever had an MRI, you know it's not quiet. In fact, it can sound like a construction site inside that tunnel, banging, knocking, buzzing. But those sounds are actually the gradients, smaller magnets that rapidly switch on and off to focus on different parts of your body. Each sound you hear is your body being scanned slice by slice, layer by layer. Some people describe it as lying inside a drum solo. Others say it feels like being inside a futuristic spaceship. Either way, those noises are the soundtrack of your body being mapped in unbelievable detail. What you feel inside. So, what do patients feel during an MRI? Surprisingly little. You don't feel the magnetic field or the radio waves, but some people notice a faint warmth or tingling. That's the radio frequency energy being absorbed. Totally safe. The hardest part for many is lying still inside the narrow tube. For people with claustrophobia, it can feel uncomfortable. That's why hospitals sometimes offer open MRI machines or even give you headphones with music to drown out the noise. But inside, the machine is quietly working wonders, listening to the whispers of your hydrogen atoms. What doctors can see. This is where it gets truly jaw-dropping. An MRI doesn't just show bones like an X-ray, it reveals soft tissues in stunning clarity. Muscles, ligaments, tendons, spinal cord, brain tissue, even the tiniest changes can be seen. With MRI, doctors can spot torn ligaments in athletes, detect tiny brain tumors before they cause symptoms, track multiple sclerosis as it progresses, see blood flow through vessels without a single cut. It's like having X-ray vision on steroids. A journey into the brain. One of the most fascinating uses of MRI is the functional MRI or fMRI. This test doesn't just show the structure of your brain, it shows the activity. When you think, speak, or move your hand, blood rushes to the specific regions of your brain. An fMRI tracks that blood flow in real time, creating a glowing map of your thoughts. Neuroscientists can literally watch which parts of your brain light up when you solve a puzzle, feel joy, or even recall a memory. It's as close as science has ever come to reading the human mind. Myths and safety. Now let's clear up some myths. Does MRI give you radiation? No, it uses magnetism and radio waves, completely safe for most people. Can the magnet rip metal out of your body? No, if it's MRI safe. Doctors always check for implants like pacemakers or artificial joints. Can MRI change your DNA? Absolutely not. The magnetic field doesn't interact with your genetic code. In fact, MRIs are so safe that even children and pregnant women can have them with proper precautions. Mind-blowing facts about MRI. The first MRI image ever created was in 1973, and it was of a mouse. Some research MRI machines are so strong they can see down to individual molecules. An MRI scan of your heart can capture it beating in real time, almost like a movie. Scientists are working on quantum MRIs that may one day detect diseases at the level of a single cell. The deeper you go, the more MRI feels like a superpower. The future of MRI. Where is this technology headed? Researchers are building MRIs that are faster, quieter, and more comfortable. Imagine walking into a room, standing up inside a scanner for just 60 seconds, and instantly getting a full body scan that detects early cancer, clogged arteries, or even hidden infections. Some futurists believe that in the next decade, an MRI could be as routine as a blood test, a yearly scan that keeps track of your body like a health passport, a world where diseases are caught before they even start showing symptoms. So, what really happens during an MRI? Your body's atoms align, sing out signals, and reveal a breathtakingly detailed map of your insides. From spotting life-threatening diseases to literally watching thoughts in action, the MRI is more than a medical test. It's a window into the invisible. The next time you hear those loud knocks and bangs inside the machine, remember, it's not just noise, it's your body's secrets being translated into images that could save your life. If this blew your mind, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon because we've got more jaw-dropping medical mysteries coming your way. And tell us in the comments, would you step in the MRI machine knowing what's happening inside your body?